Hello, 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 everybody. It is Matt and it is Wild Wednesday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk. All that lovely stuff because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when you are here. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of info. Check out the description box. Today I give you a brief synopsis, which I actually wrote, which is why it sucks. Because, let's face it, folks, I'm not a writer, I'm a talker. I gave you your starring cast, your director, runtime of the cut I was watching, a link for a trailer, a link for where you can watch this one for free, and if you decide you can help support Matt's Movie Mania and toss me a couple of bucks. Now that I got all that said in mind and all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. And today's is a doozy. It was very fun. It was exactly what I needed to watch today. It filled every little check mark in every box that I was wanting. It is none other than Klaus, the Devil's Primate. Wow. And it is an interesting movie. It is directed by none other than our good friend Noel Sibley, which I know him from the work he's done with Sam Mason Bell and Jackson Batchelor for the Taped Up Families trilogy. This movie runs at about an hour and 8 minutes, and that's with credits, just to let you know. It is a very interesting movie. It's one that you can take serious, but yet poke a couple laughs at and have fun with. It is a straight up homage to 80s SOV horror, which I am an absolute fan of. I love 80s SOV. That stuff is pure gold in my opinion. Even the ones that are really bad, they always possess a certain charm that a lot of bigger budget movies do not have, and I think that's why I love independent cinema so much. Now, what exactly is this movie about? Well, a group of friends are going out into the woods, and while they're there, they're going to be collecting samples for their latest experiment for their jobs. There's a man who is hiring a bunch of hard asses to go out and kill Klaus. Or capture him or whatnot. My guess is kill because they come armed to the teeth. They also bring themselves a ninja. Yes, a ninja. The ninja stuff was absolutely just great. I loved it. The ninja goes, as there's a major scene where he goes into a hospital, a mental hospital, and breaks out a girl that happens to know Klaus. Her father was the owner of Klaus and basically made them kind of connect as like friends, in other words. So he had some other kind of connection just other than him. And now the father is not up to any good with Klaus. The daughter is trying to make him friendly and happy and live in society. The father is busy working on making him a trained killer. So then we go back to our first couple. They are already in the woods. They're waiting for their friends. It's 7:30 in the morning. The girlfriend wakes up the boyfriend. He's just like, come back at 10:30, blah, 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 blah. She goes off and she starts collecting these samples. And while she is out there, the two other friends eventually appear, and it's 10:30 now. The friends were supposed to meet up with the girl at 9 a.m. But they are now worried because she is not only not there, but she is over an hour and a half late. So they are very worried about her. And in this process, she is running around in the woods and trying to stay away from Klaus and these hired goons that are there to kill Klaus. It's very, very interesting little movie. I really don't want to give away too much more, other than there's great kills. They get nice and splatterific, which I really like. There's some CGI gunfire in it, but they do a good enough job that it's not cartoonish. I thought whatever CGI that they used to help with improving the effects, I'll say, was done very well. It didn't annoy me like something like a Mortal Kombat Annihilation did, or Van Helsing, or R.I.P.D., where the CGI is just so horrendous it looks like you're watching a cartoon. It didn't have that, so I really enjoyed that. Now, under the three things that I love my movies to meet, first is audio. The audio is very good in this. I never once had a moment where I had to rewind it and replay what was being said or turn on subtitles. Granted, this is a UK film. My UK my ears can pick up on their slang and their accents very, very well. I've watched enough films from the UK that I feel comfortable talking about them, knowing some knowledge about them. But this one, I feel like they do a great job with that audio on it. So I'm going to give it an A. Now, the second thing is the dialogue. The dialogue is very good in this. I feel like this is how, granted, this is 9 years old. I feel like some of this people would still talk this way in today's time, especially the interactions between the couples, the interactions between the bad guys. I think it just really fits and it makes sense, which is really nice. So I'm going to give it another A. And then my third thing is editing. I think this is edited very well. It never overstays its welcome on any shot. It doesn't linger on things. I think the longest thing it lingers on is the not to give away too much, is the fight between Klaus and the ninja. I'm not going to give away anything else on that part or anything else on the movie, but I will say that scene is perfectly paced. The movie overall has a nice pace and a nice momentum. I mean, it doesn't waste any time to get to the action. It doesn't waste any time building story. It really goes at a nice forward momentum, and I absolutely loved every minute of it. Like I said, this was perfect for me today. I really wanted to watch something kind of be flickish, something that not everybody has seen. So I hope you guys check this out. On my final score of 1 through 5, I'm going to give this thing a 4 out of 5. It is a really fun movie. I can see a lot of like harsher critics giving it like probably a 2 or a 3. I'm not harsh, obviously. I'm a pretty easy critic to please. But this one is by far one of my favorite ones I've got to cover so far this year. Granted, like I said, this is a 9-year-old film. All right, and I will be doing, I think there's like 2 or 3 others from Steven I will be doing, squeezing in throughout this month, and then probably in the next month, because I have stuff. I don't have everything for this month yet, but I have a lot of stuff lined up already. So, yeah. Love your faces, and as always, peace.